Today, we love to introduce our community-based initiatives regarding mangrove flagship ecosystem conservation and urban wetlands biodiversity conservation very briefly. Myself, Maksud, working for BEDS as a Chief Executive.
And myself, Sanjay Yasmin, working with BEDS as a field officer.
Bangladesh Environment and Development Society is a frontline community-based non-profit, non-government and development organization which was formed on 26 July 2010 for solving complex environmental and social problems in Bangladesh.
Our vision is to promote ecological balance and create harmony between humans and nature. BEDS has been working throughout Bangladesh with a priority focus on Sundarbans coastal region.
For conserving the single largest mangrove ecosystem in the world, we have taken comprehensive, innovative initiatives such as establishing eco-villages where people can live harmony with nature. Throughout these initiatives, we have been trying to solve the complex social and environmental problems by green housing, green education, and green business activities. Integrated mangrove aquaculture and integrated agriculture, fisheries, and forestry intervention are also a very new approach in Bangladesh. We are trying how the marginal farmers and resource harvesters can get the maximum benefit by improving processing, packaging, and market facilities. Mangrove restoration by plantation and regeneration. Interactive environmental biodiversity and climate change education. We have been showcasing the nature-based solution and best practice in terms of mangrove ecosystem conservation.
Our prime concern is mangrove restoration by plantation and regeneration. It is very clear that mangrove ecosystems have important ecological, economic, and social value for coastal communities in order to climate change, adaptation, and mitigation. So, BEDS has been planting and regenerating mangrove together with local people since 2013. In terms of coastal protection, mangrove-based livelihoods promotion increases the forest coverage and biodiversity. So far, BEDS has planted more than 2.7 million mangroves in the Sundarbans coast together with local people. Besides this, we have been promoting integrated mangrove aquaculture at the aquaculture farms. BEDS has also successfully established mangrove nurseries empowering local women. Now, local community are getting economic as well as ecological benefits from the planted mangroves.
For create social responsibilities towards nature of the society, BEDS has been regularly conducting communication, education, participation and awareness raising SIPA program among the young students, teachers and general people, which including mangrove education, environmental education, climate change education, urban biodiversity education, eco-fishing and farming. Nowadays, BEDS is very pioneer organization for conducting this outreach education program by using our developed and innovative education games, cards, books, booklet, posters.
Endangered and critically endangered species such as tiger, turtle, crocodile, vulture, dolphin, masked finfoot, and lizard adjutant, and other symbolic mangrove species conservation and protection is one of the prime concern of birds. So far, we have collected many critically endangered species from the locality with the help of conservation organizations and hand over to the government for captive breeding initiative. As always, we regularly motivating the local people on the importance of these species.
For involving the local peoples with natural environment conservation, we are promoting the livelihoods of the local people by sustainable use of natural resources and trying to ensure a better home for better life by improving the socio-economic condition and to ensure the food security and food safety of the local people. So, we have been trying to introduce non-timber forest products, business, honey, pickle, nipa molasses, etc. by nature-based livelihoods.
Promoting renewable energy is one of the major working areas of BEDS. BEDS has been working to promote renewable energy in Sundarbans coastal region since 2013. BEDS has supported more than 3,000 coastal families with solar home system, solar lamps, solar generators, and solar batteries. Apart from these, BEDS has established 4 solar stations for the betterment of local villagers of living in non-electricity accessible area. Moreover, BEDS provides multimedia support to the elementary school of the Sundarbans region with the help of solar energy. Safe drinking water service of BEDS has also been provided with the help of solar energy. BEDS has also been supporting 40 local farmers through solar-based irrigation system. Around 17 coastal villagers are enlightened by solar energy. As a result of BEDS renewable energy service, there exists the first ever solar union of Bangladesh. Besides this, we also introduced improved cooking stoves among the Sundarbans coastal families to reduce the adverse impact of the mangrove forest.
Safe drinking water is the major crisis of the Sundarbans coastal region of Bangladesh. BEDS has been trying to solve drinking water crisis since 2015. So far, BEDS has supported more than 9,000 villagers of 11 villages with safe drinking water through excavating ponds, establishing solar-based pond sand and filter system, as well as reverse osmosis system. With water ATM and installing water wells. Apart from this, BEDS has been conducting education program for students and villagers on water and sanitation. Every day, 550 people are getting safe drinking water from BEDS.
Another major concern area is urban biodiversity conservation and waste management. BEDS has established 31 biodiversity conservation youth club in Khulna city. BEDS has improved the leadership capacity among the youths and they are conserving biodiversity of their own area. They have conducted awareness raising program, cleaning program, social tree plantation. They have raised their voice for the wetland conservation of Khulna city.
Global climate crisis means coastal crisis. BEDS is very much concerned for reducing disaster risk of the coastal people of Bangladesh and assisting them to adapt with global climate change. BEDS has established a multi-purpose cyclone shelter and training center in the Sundarbans coastal region. BEDS has created an emergency disaster fund, formed village disaster management committee, developed the capacity of the climate vulnerable community, one disaster preparedness as a disaster ready community.
এই ধরনের অনুষ্ঠানে এর আগে আমি অনেকবারই এসেছি, সেটা হলো সচেতনতামূলক অনুষ্ঠান। সেখানে আমি হোক, কোনো এনজিও কর্মকর্তারা হোক, আমাদের বন অধিদপ্তরের কর্মকর্তারাই হন, সবাই কিন্তু মানুষের কাছে একটা বক্তব্য পৌঁছে দিয়ে চলে গেছি। সত্যিকার অর্থে তার কোনো আউটপুট আমার মনে হয় বেশিক্ষণ থাকে না। আমরাও চলে গেলাম, তাদেরও মাথার থেকে এটা চলে গেল, এবং সেটা যদি নাই যেত তাহলে অন্তত এতদিনে যে পরিমাণ আমি 2009 সাল থেকে অনুষ্ঠান এখানে এইসব অঞ্চলে করেছি, তাতে এমনি অনেক কিছুই কমে যেত। আসলে সেটা হয়নি। তো সেই কারণে আমি মনে করি যে আপনাদের এই চিন্তাধারাটা একেবারে অভিনব, এবং সব কিছুই নতুন প্রজন্ম যদি কোনো কিছু গ্রহণ করে, তারা বেড়ে ওঠার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে সেই চিন্তাধারা সমগ্র জাতির মধ্যে ছড়িয়ে পড়ে। তো আজকের এই নতুনত্ব প্রজন্মের প্রত্যেকের মাথায় সুন্দরবনের সকল ধরনের গ্রহণযোগ্যতা আপনারা যেভাবে উপস্থাপন করেছেন বেডসকে, আমি সেজন্য ধন্যবাদ জানাই, এবং আশা করি যে এটা আপনাদের যে কোনো কর্মকাণ্ডেরই শুরু। আপনারা ভবিষ্যতে আরও অনেক নতুন অবয়বে, আরও অনেক আকর্ষণীয়ভাবে বাচ্চাদের কাছে এগুলি পৌঁছে দিতে পারবেন। আমি মনে করি যে সমগ্র উপকূলীয় অঞ্চল, শুধু উপকূলীয় অঞ্চল বললে হয়তো বা ভুল হবে, সুন্দরবনের উপকূলীয় অঞ্চলগুলোতে আপনাদের এই কার্যক্রম ভালোভাবে আপনারা বাস্তবায়িত করবেন, এবং আপনারাই হয়তোবা আমাদের যারা জনপ্রতিনিধি আছে, যারা বন অধিদপ্তরে হয়তো বছরের পর বছর কাজ করে যাচ্ছে, যুগ যুগ ধরে কাজ করে যাচ্ছে, তারা যে সচেতনতা আনতে পারছেন না, কিংবা পারলেও সেটা খুবই ধীর গতিতে, কিন্তু আপনাদের এই কার্যক্রম হয়তোবা আমাদের সেই চিন্তাধারাকে অনেক গতিশীল করবে।
BEDS has a dynamic, young, energetic and hard-working team consisting of 29 full-time employees which has multidisciplinary backgrounds.
Transparency, accountability, and quality is our strength.
Let's work together for the betterment of humans and nature.